Hey, we're back. Welcome to a video. He's trying to start without me, but I got him. He's getting ready to make a cheesesteak, and I wanted you fine brothers and sisters to check it out and see how it goes. So, here we go with another cooking video. Stay tuned. You got to catch Mr. Leandro because he be too fast. No, I didn't pause it. He's cutting up mushrooms right now. He have his onions on cooking.
Alright, I'm sauteing some onions. Getting the onions nice and sauteed up. So we're going to have a cheesesteak with some mushrooms, onions, you know. And then once I got the onions see they're starting to get a little brown tone a little there. Little caramelization going on them onions. Give them a couple more seconds, I'm going to pull them off. And then I'm going to put the mushrooms in there and get them mushrooms a nice little tossing. And then I'm going to come back and throw the steaks in there. Okay, now the onions are nice and sauteed up. Pull those off. Hit the pan with a little bit of EVO, just a little tiny bit of EVO. That's extra virgin olive oil. Then I'm going to take those mushrooms, toss them right in that hot pan. We're going to saute those mushrooms up a little bit. We're going to hit those with a little bit of sea salt. Just a little dab of sea salt. And a little dab of black pepper.
You're cooking with the BAILLUM'S. The BAILLUM'S. The BAILLUM'S. The BAILLUM'S. You're cooking with the BAILLUM'S. The BAILLUM'S. We enjoy having y'all watching us cook. We enjoy bringing recipes to you. Especially in this day and time, we have a lot of families home, a lot of young folks home who really didn't really cook on the regular every single day. But now that you're home, you have to make some type of meal for your children and for your family. So we try to bring to you recipes that you can do at home. That's why it's called home cooking with the BAILLUM'S. Don't worry, I ain't got that tossing of the pan yet either. You know what I mean? It just stay in there and stir it up. But of course, my boo-boo gonna bring you something other different. That's why I both of us be on here. He do his shit, I do mine, and we just be having it, bringing it together.
These mushrooms are nice and weathered down just a little bit. I'm not gonna cook them all the way because when I add the steak, I want to throw them back in there and cook them with the steak a little bit.
He's definitely not gonna throw them back in there. He's gonna put them back in there.
Well, you know what I'm talking about.
We're not gonna be throwing no food around.
You crazy. Alright, what we're using here is 100% pure beef, Philly style, Philly gourmet cheesesteak meat. Well, sandwich meat. So it's 100% pure sliced Philly gourmet steak. There's going to be three pieces per sandwich. So that's 6 of them I'm going to use. It's 3 pieces per sandwich. Same thing the steak shop would use if you went into the steak shop. 3 pieces per sandwich makes it 6. I said that's going to wither all the way down. The steak meat really shrinks to nothing when you get finished cooking it up.
Of course he's gonna add one more because he just couldn't resist this stuff.
That's what I do.
Freezer bag.
Yep, definitely in the freezer bag.
So it's open.
And then back into there. This stuff here is gone. I'm gonna hit that with a little bit of, is that on?
Yes.
Just a little bit of sea salt or kosher salt, whichever one you prefer. Both of them are good. And just a little tiny bit of black pepper. That's all she wrote on that steak. You turn it on.
Fucking pepper and cheese that I bought from the store.
That's what you eat, the cheese. Picture in here just a little bit. You see?
I had to
I got to move.
fixing my cheese.
All right, once the meat started getting like this here, I'm gonna go ahead and add those onions back in there. And I'm gonna add the mushrooms back in there. They'll finish cooking right in there with the steak. I'm just gonna go ahead and let that start cooking down. Let those onions and mushrooms get all incorporated into there. And when I get back, I'll show you how we chopped it off with the cheese and the rolls, and we'll serve them up.
Slices of Black Bear white American cheese from ShopRite. Serving it up on the plate.
Alright, so now I'm going to throw the cheese on it. If y'all can see, the meat is all ground, all nice and browned, and the mushrooms and onions are all incorporated in it. I'm going to go ahead on and add that cheese on top of there. And I don't know about you, but we like mayonnaise, ketchup with our fried onions on our cheese steaks. And that's what the cheese look like on there. We're gonna just let that go ahead on and reduce the heat. And just let that go ahead on and swother on down. You got it? Nope, you're cutting them in your hand.
Don't cut on there because
why? I just cleaned that. I just cleaned that. Come on now. You can go ahead and hit both of those with some mayonnaise. Alright, and I hit them. And then what we do there, as you can see, that cheese is melting down now. That's just how you want it when you're making a cheese steak. And you can go ahead and get some of this Hellmann's mayonnaise. Hellmann's got the best mayonnaise. Some people like Kraft, but I like Hellmann's. You go ahead and get some mayonnaise on that roll. And I'm gonna pop that right on top of that cheese steak, just like that there. So that heat can get through that roll. Ain't that something? The napkins just fly right to you in the,
Yes,
the video.
in the video. Like what Rodney say? They teleported to
Yeah,
you.
they just teleported. And I'm gonna get me a spatula. And this is how we load them. Yeah, you got that picture? You going in under there with the spatula, flip over onto the roll, and you got a cheese steak. Voila, that's how it's done. Hit that with a little ketchup on the top. And she's done. There you go, bon appetit.
Only in the bayou.
That's cheese steak, mushroom and onion cheese steak.
Cooking here with the BAILLUM'S. You have that cheese steak.